Hello, welcome again all. In this video, I will cover next SAP topic, that is Returnable Transport Packaging RTP in SAP MM or in SAP S/4HANA. It's same. Before that, if you are new on my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and also share video with your SAP friends. So what exactly RTP or Returnable Transport Packaging means? So generally for some type of materials, it is very difficult to send without packaging that material. For these materials, vendor will send materials with packaging or some containers or tray in order to protect that material. But these materials are so expensive. I mean, protective materials are so expensive. So vendor will ask to return this material once company utilize those main materials. So what exactly happened in this case? Vendor sent some material with some sort of packaging, and once we utilize those materials, main material, we return that packaging material back to the vendor. And the process to return this material is nothing but RTP or Returnable Transport Packaging process. So returnable transport packaging is a process where user returns the packaging material to vendor once utilize the material through transporting. It is again special stock where we manage in SAP separately. So we will see the example of this process. So let's say this is the vendor and he is providing some sort of material. Initially we will say basic example. Let's take example of any beverages bottles, maybe beer, Coke, Pepsi, Sprite or any other bottle. So what actually vendor do? Vendor cannot send one by one bottle. If he send, they may get broke or get damaged. So what vendor do in order to protect those bottles? Vendor send it with some packaging or crates. Once that bottles receive, let's say any food industry or hoteling industry, once that industry receives those bottle, then the company return the crates to the vendor. So it's very simple process, nothing hard in it. We say it in our day-to-day life as well. So for example, take example of eggs, where any shop market or shop owner receives eggs from vendor or supplier in a trays, or any food industry utilize eggs and return the trays to the vendor. Again, similar case of gas cylinders, it's very familiar with everyone. We know we consume only gas and we return the cylinder once we use all gas and cylinder is empty to the vendor. So it's again the example of RTP process. Then in electronic industry, the electronic boards PCB, the once compound are mounted on that PCB, and if they are sending to another area, then they use this tray or another company. So they use this tray in order to protect this PCB, and once the trays reach to their destination, then these trays returning to the vendor. So that's very simple process. So these are the few examples. Hope you understood from these examples what exactly RTP means or RTP process means. So it's common in every industry. You may find out same procedure in milk or beer for that sort of cans as well. So it's pretty common. Then we will see the same process in SAP. So again, I will show you here step by step, and same time I will perform the same process in SAP. So let's say this RTP process in SAP, it's very similar if you know P2P cycle. So only one change in that P2P cycle is, and it's not big, so very simple. Prerequisite for this is vendor master and material master. So I have created this this material and this vendor, and I will create one more material with RTP. So note here, we required material for RTP as well in our master data in order to identify that stock in our premises. So I haven't created extra material for returning my materials RTP. I will create that material in MM01. Always note that RTP materials always identified with material type LEIH. So that is only for returnable transport packaging. I have normal material, main material, let's say bottles, beverage bottles, and I have one vendor as well, but I haven't created this returnable packaging material. So I will create it. How to create it? It's very similar, just material type is different. Still I will show you it in SAP. So let's see. So run T code mm01, then here material type, industry type you can select any, let's say food industry here. Then as I said, material type LEIH or empty packaging. Here it is, you can see LEIH. In case you don't see this LEIH, I mean system notation, you can go into options and in interaction design, in visualization, take the show keys with drop down list so you can see the LEIH. Okay, and press enter. Okay, so select here like normal material, the views that you want, it won't affect at all. So I'm selecting just 4 views from purchasing perspective. Let's say it's great for bottles, then its unit, it's in piece material group. Then I'm just providing basic details here, like you know how to create material. If you don't know, you can watch my first other video how to create material master, and again it's S for HANA system. Then I will use standard class, that is 3050. Then let's say its crates value is 10 USD per crate. So I have created material 287, so I will take a note of it, 287. So once we have created material master, so now we have main material, vendor, empty material master. Now you can maintain purchasing info record, it's again optional, so I am not maintaining. So next step is directly purchase order. So let's create a purchase order for this combination. So I have this material, this vendor, and this RTP material. So run T code M821N, provide all details. It's just normal kind of PO, but you can use this RTP for any kind of scenario like subcontracting, consignment in case your material is special where packaging is required. So I'm using this combination of company code. This is my material. Let's say I'm ordering 100 bottles, BT. Then delivery date, 100 bottles of beverages. Then price is 2 USD per bottle. Then plant and storage location. Okay, so I have provided all details. It's like normal PO, so always maintain only main material here in PO, not RTP material. So take a note of that. So no error message, all are warnings. I'm just avoiding and saving PO number. So I have created PO this 527. I will take a note of it so I can use same while creating goods receipt document. So now I have done with PO. Then next is goods receipt. So here is the difference in SAP P2P cycle and this step. So we will see what exactly it. Again go to system, run T code MIGO. Then provide your PO number. So it should be goods received, then purchase order, then your PO number, then movement type should be 101. Press enter. So now system bring all details about this PO. So see, this is my material, soft drink bottle of 600 ml. Then how much quantity I have ordered? So 100 bottles I have ordered. This BT for bottle. So I'm providing quantity in note as well. Item okay. where I have already provided in purchase order, so no need to provide here. Then everything is given, check. So everything is fine. We may add delivery note here. Then once you provided detail, here you will find additional tab here, this icon, transport equipment. So this is the point where you add empties material or RTP material along with your GR while receiving goods. So this is where we maintain RTP materials. It's very easy. So once you click on this, new tab will appear here and movement type here. So always RTP materials are maintained with this moment 501M while receiving goods. So I will add now C. Just click, so automatically system will bring movement type here. So C, it's a 501 movement and with a special stock indicator, that is M. Then go to material and provide your RTP material. So my material is 287. Provide that here. Press enter. So crate for bottles that I have recently created. Then how much quantity? Let's say each crate contain 10 bottles. So I have ordered 100. So 10 crates. Then again it's order unit item. Okay, where I am receiving this? So same as my order plant and storage location. Then purchase order not required because it's not in purchase order. Then your vendor, the same vendor that you provided in purchase order. Okay, it might be different in case of partner function, but it's here I'm using same. Then I have provided all details. Now just check. So it's okay and post or save. So I'm saving this GR. So see, now GR done. Then next is, as usual, in P2P cycle we do invoice and payment processing, but same time for RTP there is again a bit different process. We will see that. So after that we will check stock in order to RTP. It's again two different path. One is for RTP materials, what to do and when to return that to the vendor, and one is regarding invoice processing and payment processing. So that two different part, they has to do nothing with one another. So this is normal one, in P2P cycle, that way it's process, but second one we will see because it's pretty similar. So what I will do now, I will check in MMB for RTP stock. So run T code MMB in order to check RTP stock, and this is my material 287. Provide particular plant and its storage location and execute. So see, now I have this 10 crate and system directly shows it as a RT packaging material. So it's not under any, it's under the storage location, but it's completely with a different title, and it clearly, system clearly indicates it's returnable packaging material. So what I will do now, we will see what is next. So we return those material as in when vendor requests them, or maybe at a time of next goods receipt we return previous packaging material. So depend on mutual understanding between vendor and your company. So what I will do, let's say vendor requested 7 crates. So what I will do, I will go in system again and run T code. I will keep this tab open and we will check how it get varied. So again run T code migo in order to return this returnable transport material. Then here select goods receipt, but instead of purchase order here select other, and movement type should be 502 and special indicator M. Then provide material here. So my material is 287. Then how much quantity? So I am returning 7 because vendor asked me only for 7. Then from which location, again provide detail of your plant and storage location. Then to which vendor, so I'm returning this material to this vendor. Once you have provided everything, item OK, then check for this per GR, so everything is okay, post or save, so I'm saving this. So this document is posted. Now again go into this tab, so it's 10. Now I will just refresh, so it should be 3 only now remaining. So see, now we have written this material and I checked in MMBE. So this is the complete process. So nothing changed if you compare this cycle with P2P cycle. So only at a time of GR, one additional moment we add for RTP material is 501 and we settle them again. We return them again using 502 in another extra Migo. So that's it, difference from P2P cycle, and it's really easy, nothing hard with it. But still I have find some student, see, it's they don't know how to perform RTP and they find it really difficult when they listen to RTP, but it's pretty straight and similar. So summary, what we have seen, so this is it. So what we do, we create main material, then packaging material in MM01, then we maintain vendor if it's HANA in BP, and if it's ECC then XK01. Then info record, it's optional. Then we create PO where we won't maintain RTP material, we will only create PO for main material and vendor. Then we perform GR, but at a time of GR, first we add main material through PO and then we add RTP material at a time of GR with 501 and special indicator is M for that movement type in Migo. Then we check stock for for that RTP material in MMBE and we return that stock in 502M again in Migo once we utilize the main material. And on another path we perform invoice and its payment, vendor's payment. So that's how RTP works. So that's it for today's video. See you in the next video. And in case you have any questions about this process, you may post in comment section, so I will try to answer those questions. Also, please share this video with your friends and colleagues and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.